Hello and welcome to the April 2025 edition of SPS Global Insights Report, intended to inform you of critical incidents around the world relating to kidnap, ransom, extortion and piracy. We begin in Brazil, where the country faces a persistent kidnapping threat driven by entrenched criminal groups like the Red Command, militias and drug traffickers. These actors use kidnapping for both financial benefit, territorial control, and intimidation, with incidents concentrated in urban centres such as Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo, and Salvador. A high-profile case in March came with the kidnapping of Bahia's Green Party president, an incident that involved the coercion of an insider during its planning phase, underscoring the Red Command's expanding operational boldness. Foreign nationals are not routinely targeted but remain vulnerable, especially to express kidnappings. The 19th of January kidnapping of a local tourist in Rio's Vidigal favela underscores the heightened risks to any personnel traversing gang-controlled neighbourhoods. Meanwhile, cyber threats are surging across Brazil, with extortion operations proving profitable. We expect a criminal expansion into virtual kidnappings in the near future. Despite arrests, law enforcement struggles to keep pace. A July 2024 police operation in Sao Paulo highlighted the scale of the challenge, with digital scams reportedly affecting 1 in 3 Brazilians. The growing fusion of physical and digital crime is likely to escalate kidnapping-related threats. Moving to Burkina Faso, and alarmingly this year, kidnappings of foreign nationals by the Islamic State Sahel province across the central Sahel region have reached unprecedented levels. The abduction of 4 Moroccan truck drivers in early 2025 marks a shift for the ISSP, which had previously focused on local victims. Similar incidents have occurred in neighbouring Algeria and Niger, with kidnappings outsourced to local armed groups and bandit gangs. Recent kidnappings across a broad array of geographic locations demonstrate the group's expanding reach. In addition, the political climate in Burkina Faso remains volatile, with escalating detainments of civil society members and journalists without legal process. On March 30th, Ramold Yarrow of the Patriotic Front was detained by supposed intelligence officers, while on April 2nd, 3 journalists were arrested and later appeared in a video under duress. These incidents reflect the increasing repression under Captain Ibrahim Traore's regime, which took power in a 2022 coup. Due to both an escalating jihadi threat and the frequency of state-sponsored detentions, the US State Department's Level 4 Do Not Travel advisory for Burkina Faso underscores the threat of kidnappings, with the country facing heightened insecurity and political suppression. Finally, we look at the high seas. Maritime piracy remains a major threat despite a drop in large-scale hijackings. In January 2025 alone, 15 piracy and robbery incidents were recorded worldwide. Southeast Asia saw the highest activity, especially in the Malacca and Singapore Straits, where small armed groups targeted commercial vessels. While many attacks end without injury, some involve violence and arrests are rare. Asia has also recorded a 53% rise in piracy cases compared to early 2024. In West Africa, hijackings have declined, but violent robberies near ports remain a concern, while in the Indian Ocean, Somali piracy is re-emerging at scale. This comes as international naval attention has shifted to the Red Sea. Although Somalia is trying to tackle root causes, progress is slow, and we anticipate further deteriorations whilst the international community remains focused on the Middle East. Overall, piracy is changing, not disappearing. With rising global trade instability, the risks from piracy may only compound global supply chain challenges. We hope our SPS Global Insights report has been of value and urge you to read the full report for a comprehensive overview of the SPS Kidnapping, Piracy and Ransom Bulletin. Stay tuned for next month's edition.